Call the Alternative Medicine Family Care Center, 778-8877. Achieve your own personal excellence with Dr. Josefina Monasterio's series of audio cassette training tapes, personal development, dynamics of attitude, affirmations, happy is happy, and meditation. Plus, order Dr. Josefina Monasterio's Achieving Personal Excellence Training Manual. Call the Alternative Medicine Family Care Center, 778-8877.
Monday morning came too soon. It's entering my
Empowerment with Dr. Josefina Monasterio.
Welcome back to Empowerment with Dr. Josefina, and I'm Laura Guttridge. Today's show is about character and integrity, and I had two comments really about this topic. Well, basically it's about not compromising your values no matter what, as you say in the lesson, and that we can examine our behavior by looking at how we react and respond to certain situations. And I thought about that, and I thought, you know, we all have bad days, and sometimes we react and respond in ways that, you know, we walk away and we're like, oh God, why did I do that, or why did I say that? And we get a pass once in a while to have, you know, to behave poorly, but if we are consistently behaving in a poor way, we do need to examine that and ask ourselves, you know, why is this constantly? Because you can't have a bad day every day.
Exactly.
So you have.
And you have a problem.
Right. Because it's normal to have a bad day once in a while, but not consistently.
Absolutely.
So, and the other thing I was thinking about is, you were talking about the three areas that we need to follow up on: the family and friends and the people who we're close to. And if they don't share, I took it was like our basic values that you're talking about, like our fundamental values. If the people close to you don't share those basic fundamental values, then it can cause problems in your life. And we can pick and choose our friends, but we can't pick and choose our family. So I think that's where it can be a big problem. Absolutely. Is when you have these inconsistencies with, like, your sister or your mom or your husband. And I think that's why we see so many divorces in this country and probably all over.
Yeah, but and that's when, especially with the people closest to you, whether it's your mom, your husband, your children, when you honor yourself and they know this is the type of person you are, they will come around and respect that. The problem is when you flip-flop, and one day you are one thing, the next day you are something else. But I know in my own personal experience with my family, I stay consistent with who I am.
Right.
And I don't allow them to take me in the direction that they want to take me, because sometimes I have to tell them, are you on my side or not? You know, because if you've been in a marriage for 30 years and your children are in their 20s, late 20s, then it's enough time for them to sort of know what type of person you are.
Sure.
But what I have found, Laura, is that consistently, repeatedly, you have to start guiding people and guiding them in the sense of who you are, because you're constantly changing.
Right.
I'm not the same person that I was last year,
Oh, sure.
or last week, for that matter.
But, you know, and I think a lot of it is like influencing your children. That is sort of what you're talking about, and it's not something that it just happens overnight. This is a slow process, and it's like you can't tell somebody what you want them to do, but if you to show them by example and let them catch on themselves, you know what I'm getting at, right?
Yes.
It's just a slow process, and with your family, it's worth the effort. But sometimes, like if it's your boss that you don't like or something, it's just like time to quit the job and move
Absolutely.
on.
You can't be compromised, and life is too short. And the thing is that you feel very unhappy.
Right.
And what is the purpose if you're in a job, then you don't feel happy? If you are in a relationship, then you're miserable. If the people around you are constantly negative,
Right.
you have to take them out of your life. You
Yes.
can't, I mean, but you have to know yourself. The secret is you have to know who you are.
Right, and it's worth taking the effort and time for the family and those you love and your close friends, but not for like the outsiders. It's
No,
not worth
absolutely not. Absolutely.
Because it's work to try to make people understand, certain things. Okay, we have some, Dr. Josefina got some good emails.
We always get these very positive emails.
Yes,
I mean,
and there's some really good ones. One
Yes.
is from Sebastian, and I guess he went to your website.
Yes.
www.drjosefina.com.
Correct.
And he loved your bodybuilding pictures, and he wrote a very nice letter and said basically that you showed a perfect mix of beauty and strength. And I
Thank
think
you.
that is very important in your bodybuilding, because a lot of these women, like you said at the last competition, they were huge, and you can do bodybuilding without turning into the Incredible
man,
Hulk.
exactly.
Right. And it is good to keep your feminine qualities, which you've done a very good job at. And so he admires you, and it was.
You have some questions there?
Yeah, he's may ask you if you are he wants to know if you're nervous before a contest and it's hard to pose on stage. And he was wondering about your diet, if you have a strict diet.
Number one, I don't get nervous, I get excited. Because my attitude is to have fun. So, and my whole diet through the whole year is to eat clean. So, the last 2-3 weeks of competition, of course, you cut more food, but it's fun. So, my attitude is to have fun and enjoy myself, and that's how I do so well in bodybuilding. That's why.
Yeah, you love it, and that makes it easy.
And I placed 4th in the country, competing with 14 women who look like men. And there I was, little me, 14.
Well, it's easy to see how you could have done so well, because
Exactly.
you are phenomenal.
Thank you.
No question about that. And then another email from Kelly, and she said that she watches the show regularly, and she wants to reinvent herself, desperately needs help, wants to set up an appointment. And that is a good way to set up an appointment with Dr. Josefina.
Exactly.
Email her, go to the website, and she has personal meetings, right?
Yeah,
That she-
absolutely.
okay.
Yeah, life coaching and
Right, life coaching.
First, I meet the person and see if I can help them. If I can't, then I send you someplace else. Bye-bye.
But most of the time, I think she can help and lead you in the
Absolutely.
right direction at the very
And
least.
this is from Melanie. This is a long email.
It's very long. It's like 2 pages.
Yeah.
But her experience was that she had seen Dr. Josefina out at the beach doing your yoga, and made the analogy that you were like one with nature and like a dolphin going into the water, and that's very
Right.
inspiring.
It is, and you guys, through your emails and every time we out there and you say you watch the show and you got inspired by the show, that's our payday. So thank you so much. Keep sending your emails.
That
We
was
will-
Melanie, by the way.
Yeah, and we will reply to them, and check the webpage. My last competition will be there in YouTube and the webpage, so check that out, and you will have fun with it.
Absolutely. And then we have to mention the tapes that you can also purchase. CDs through. I guess it's old school called for me.
Here we are, the new one.
The VHS tapes, those are like ancient DVDs. And you can purchase these through the website, right?
Absolutely,
Or
yeah.
you can call the office here.
Absolutely, and then you can call, order the show too. If you want to collect the shows, you can. We will be very happy to send you some copies of the TV
really?
show.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's great.
So
And these are affirmations, meditation,
the whole
and
program.
relaxation.
Yeah.
So
my
these
whole,
are
my
great.
whole program, my 5-week seminar is in CDs. So please call the office 778-8877 if you want to be excellent.
Yes.
And how are you doing?
Well, we've got more time, I guess.
Yeah.
There's
Let's go for it.
There's some more things. You talk about attitude and be the kind of person that you want to be, and you have to be. You can't be the way other people. I mean, you can be influenced by other people, but we have these core fundamental values within ourselves, and you have to stay true to yourself.
Laura, what I have found in my life lately, people want to mold you to their desires. And if you are not strong enough, powerful enough to know what your essence essence is and who you are, you're gonna have a hard time being truthful to yourself. So my recommendation to you, know who you are. So my darling, thank you so much.
Thank you, darling.
We're gonna take a break and we'll be right back with the lesson. Thank you.
Thank you.